If you're someone who took a long vacation like myself and are feeling a bit lost about where to start picking up your life, this video is for you. Cheers! I quit everything for 10 days and this is what happened. I'm a big fan of being disciplined, organized, and keeping things on track, especially with my business and my health goals. But from December 19th to January 2nd, actually more than 10 days, I quit everything. I was still mindful of what I put in my mouth, but I didn't do macros, didn't think about how many calories I got during the day or how much I burned. I just made sure I was active. I took 15,000 steps on average during my vacation. You might be thinking, what kind of vacation is that? So it helped a lot with my condition. And I didn't open my laptop. This was huge for me. A real reset. And now it is time to get back on track. Today I will share 7 ways to get back on your track. Whatever works for you. I will share what works for me and you will see if it works for you as well. As I record this video, I am still in a holiday vibe and enjoying my chocolate in Belgium. But the reality that in real life, I have goals, I have a healthy routine, and I have goals to achieve in my fitness journey, as well as my business life. If you're also feeling a bit off track, but still have so many things you want to achieve in 2026, stay with me. I'm talking from first-hand experience, so try it yourself and let me know if it works for you as well. What I have started doing to pick up my life where it was left and move forward with my goals are these 7 things. First thing, I got back going to the gym. This was huge. Even though I did 15,000 steps on average every day, it was hard to pull myself to the gym and actually do the workout. I didn't feel good in my gym clothes because I felt bloated. Still, I slowly introduced my body and my mind to having the routine to go to the gym. I started on January 2nd, Friday, then Saturday, then this morning I started with my personal trainer, which hurt a lot. The thing here is that I need to do something that motivates me and gives me energy to be more productive and happy during the rest of my day. You know what is yours, so do that. I always say, do you. You do you, my friend, but movement has a scientific background, so try it. It will help you a lot. You'll feel better. Second thing, my morning routine. I started picking up my pen and my agendas and writing down my goals, my to-dos, my tasks, everything. I started picking up my pen and my agendas. Yes, I have 2 this year. One is little one for my to-dos because I have tons of to-dos, and when I put them on my actual agenda where my meetings are, also where I keep track on my workout and write down some affirmations, it gets very crowded and I can't fit in. So I have 1 for to-dos, 1 for general agenda. So this year's colors are these. My brand color and a little lavender one. So in the little one, I write my weekly goals. So it's a huge list, weekly goals, and then I go day by day, my daily goals. And I like to use some colors, so it helps me. Again, Do what works for you. Bigger agenda. I have, again, I write down what I have done, but I also write, see, I vlogged here to shoot some YouTube videos. I also write my meetings down whenever the time is, and I write my workouts. That's what this is for. This helps me go back to my organized routine. So I know what's coming and what I need to do, by when, etc. Third one, be around people and be at your productive place. You know where it is for me. Coffee shops. It's my favorite coffee shop. I like to go. I have even the same place that I always sit. It just feels very grounded. Everybody is different, so every day different people will come, but the vibe and the coffee taste is the same. So I am in my zone when I go there. Sometimes I use my AirPods, sometimes I listen to others but keep working. It just helps me to refresh my mind, refresh my environment, and moves me out of home. So this was the very first thing I did on my first business day. Before I even go into the gym, I went to my coffee shop and I just got in the zone. I didn't necessarily work, I just looked a couple emails and things that I need to do and looked at my calendar, what's coming up for the next week, because it was still kind of not official business day in here in Europe and with my clients. So I took it easy, but it helped me to get in that routine that, oh, you actually go to the coffee shop and work sometimes. It's so easy to lose your momentum. And it's so funny that your body immediately gets into that comfort zone and enjoys the chocolate cookies and being on vacation mode, not working, not thinking about working out or meal prep, anything and everything. It's so easy to get in that zone, but it's very hard to get out of that zone. And that's why I'm shooting this video, because I was thinking what would be helpful to people as the first video of 2026, because are you sick of New Year's resolutions and all those vision board videos? I am. You know already how to do it and what to do it, and if you want to do it or not. Setting goals different, but the resolutions and vision boards and everything, you got it already. I want you to be productive and have your life together whenever it is. It doesn't have to be January 1st right away. It can be from today. Today is what, January 6th when I'm recording this. Not sure when you will be watching this, maybe January 7th. But the thing is, you have your day, you have your life. It's yours. You don't have to stick in other people's calendar or other expectations around you. Any frame that doesn't serve you. That's what I'm trying to say. So coming back to our topic, fourth one that helped me get back on track, schedule some meetings that you usually do in your holiday before version. I am talking about client meetings. Maybe you have your friends all around the world or nearby and you have coffee meetings. Do those. This is just helping you to get back to your old routine. Not necessarily business meetings, could be business meetings, could be both, but having things on your calendar will help you to get back on your track, on your routine. Thankfully, I set my client meetings in 2025 before I got on the vacation mode. I scheduled all of them in advance. I already blocked my January with my coffee meetings, client meetings, and the meetings, online meetings I need to attend, and seminars and trainings, everything. January is booked. So if you want to meet me, you have to book in February. So if you haven't scheduled anything yet, this is a great start for you to do. Fifth one. This might be the hardest one. It was for me. I was trying to find excuses not to do it. Start doing your productive and revenue generative creative work. For me, that's content creation. Recording my YouTube videos, podcast episodes, articles on LinkedIn, blog posts on medium.com, and all kind of stuff. You might recognize that I took a break from YouTube even before my holiday mood. And it wasn't on purpose. It was life happening again, me having tons of things in my plate. I recorded a couple of videos actually, didn't have the chance to publish them. So they are still sitting in my camera. We'll see if I ever publish them for you. Sixth one, look back at your 2025 goals and tasks. Some people tend to put them on a shelf, like close it as it's a book and never look back. And some people take them as the first tasks of the new year and try to accomplish them immediately. I personally am in between. I don't like to put them away and forget about them. I also don't like to put them as my first things to accomplish for the new year, because new year needs fresh things and new things to start with. That's my belief. But because I didn't want to leave them, I slowly put it in my calendar to still accomplish them. So if it's something you might want to work on, that's a good idea to do. My biggest remaining goal was to complete a speaker training I bought in August 2025. Yes, shame on me. It is as crazy as it sounds. And I'm not even halfway through yet. I put it as one of my 2026 goals, but hadn't scheduled it anywhere until this past Saturday. Saturday morning, I was sitting and had an aha moment. My husband has an English course he started, and he's taking the course on the weekends from 7:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, he is in an English course. And he said, I will go to my office, where he usually works, to do the course because I will feel more productive while I'm there. And I said, he's already going and he will have a space where it's only himself, empty office, and he will be in the zone. I said, why don't I go with him and sit in another room in the office and do my speaker training course? Great idea. Not only do we get to have a chit chat in between, but we also get to do something great for ourselves. And we did it together. So it worked out perfectly. So from now on, I will be going with him to do my speaker training course. Because if you're someone who is married and does crazy work when she's at home, I'm talking about the housework. Oh, while I'm doing this, let the laundry happen in the back. Or, oh, the dishes are dirty, let me do them and get back to work. That doesn't work. That's why I pull myself out of home multiple times a week to do my work at the coffee shop. Because if I sit at home, I do stuff around me. Because even right now, I'm thinking what to do after this. But I am not doing anything until I get my work done, which is very hard while your eye is shaking for the dishes right there. It's hard to keep your focus to do this, but I am doing it. So that's my recommendation for you, to find something that works. And if I said this because if you're wondering, why don't you do it at home? This is why. That's why I'm going with him to do my course. Seventh one, do something new. I created this one as I was writing this content because I had grade 6 ones, I believe. But I was like, why don't I have a 7th one? 7 is a lucky number and there's something new. I need to add something new to my list, so this is the newest thing, so the comfort zone one actually. And I created this 7th step while I was writing this content at the coffee shop that I had been multiple times, but I never worked from there. So that was new to me. I left my comfort zone and went somewhere that I never worked from before. Changing your environment definitely helps you discover something amazing within yourself. At this point, I suggest you to try something new. Not every day, but pick one thing you've never done before or never did in 2025 and start doing it in 2026. For me, as I explained, it's going to a different coffee shop every week. I mentioned a couple minutes before, I always go to my favorite coffee shop and sit in the same spot because that's my spot. But I challenge myself this year to go to a new coffee shop every week as I go multiple times a week. So changing every time I go is a bit more out of my comfort zone. I like to have weekly theme for my content and everything, so that works perfectly. Every coffee shop will have a new theme and new work projects. So that's my goal. And I added one more thing into this. I usually go after lunch. So from morning till lunchtime, I am at home doing some housework here and there. I go to the gym in the early morning and then I work a bit and have my lunch and then go to the coffee shop if I go to the coffee shop at that day. So now here I am changing it, going to the coffee shop after working out and coming back home for lunch, or packing my lunch with me and spend the day outside to work. So do what works for you, but do something new. You will see, you will find out something amazing within yourself and you will get more productivity in your work. Share in the comments how you like these ideas and which ones you're willing to apply in your life. Until next time, stay with joy.